One of the biggest discussions at one point, even the IEBC chairperson said he may be forced to postpone or delay this election. I can see that the Elections Observation Group ELOG has already declared that the environment in Ol Kalou was compromised, citing inducements, voter buying, alleged attempts to buy IDs, campaign disruption and violence, all these things. So are we saying that this definitely, whichever way it goes, whoever wins, that this, many people will have complaints, and some of these complaints may be valid, that after whoever wins, the DCP or the PNU or the Jubilee candidate, that others will definitely have grounds for complaints?
Yes, certainly. According to the Kofi Annan Foundation, in 2026, Kenya is ranking number 2 globally insofar as electoral violence is concerned. We have become a country of goons. We were unable to campaign properly in Ol Kalou because the government was unleashing goons by the second. You have seen the Muranga governor going to Nyahururu and his driver being shot just because UDA, the party I found, by the way, I'm the founding chairman, emeritus UDA, I'm the first chairman, national chairman, that is, was born in Ruri ward in Ol Kalou. And William Ruto thinks it will die in Ol Kalou again today. Therefore, the government has used so much force and goodies. You can imagine they were trying to give women in Ol Kalou shoes. I don't know where this money is coming from, and it's not in the budget. They have tried to do every tactic, every strategy, but failed. And we will be vindicated today.
The IBC says not every handout, and this is the next page after ELOG's declaration that the situation was compromised. The IBC says not every handout during campaigns is bribery. And they quote one of the commissioners, Ruto: citizens do not lose their right to development simply because there is an election. You cannot suspend development during an election season. What do you say to that?
I don't know, providing shoes for women and men is development. That is tokenism. But by and large, William Ruto thinks that this is his political deathbed because he knows UDA was born here and it will die here. Therefore, what he has done is, you can imagine what type of development is giving out gas cylinders to Wananchi? It was in which budget? Can the government show us which budget line was that? Mm-hmm. Which budget line was saying that boats will be taken to a small dam in Ol Kalou? And
my question was, do you see with this argument, do you see that any candidate out of the 9 who feels they did not, or who doesn't win, that now they have a valid complaint to go to court with?
Except the UDA candidate. The rest will have valid reasons to complain because the UDA candidate has overspent over 10 billion shillings. And Abdi Noor, the IBC commissioner, should also tell us which budget line these things are coming from. Okay. You can imagine uprooting transformers from Bere to Ol Kalou at night. This is open bribery, which is unacceptable. But with all this bribery, they will lose at the end of the day, inshallah.
Okay. Mwalimu, this has been the discussion. Even last week when you were here, we were talking about this. Whether or not this, whatever government action was there, whether it qualifies as voter bribery. It is the same thing, and the Election Observation Group ELOG says there were inducements. It says the environment, because of voter buying and inducements, the environment was compromised. The IEBC disagrees. But do you think that this is a valid reason